So I have an idea.
Let's hear it.
I'm going to pitch you for a movie
Oh no.
or a TV series,
Oh boy.
so we can talk about what works best.
Oh boy.
Um, so have you ever seen Murder She Wrote?
Of course, classic. She was a babe.
And, so my mom used to watch that,
Yeah, my mom,
right?
my grandmother, all the old ladies watch it.
Yeah. And so
Great theme song, by the way.
so the premise of this,
Oh no.
like I watched a couple episodes on Tubi of
Okay.
this, and like
So
every
you really had
episode,
nothing to do, and you decided I'm going to watch a couple episodes of Murder She Wrote on Tubi. All
yeah.
right.
Um,
Jesus Christ.
well, my mom died this year, right? So
Well, I'm sorry.
it's a way
I'm
of
not
being
trying to.
like,
I'm not trying to. I apologize. I'm not trying to
no,
laugh
no,
at
no.
that. But it's just to hear you
I,
say you watched Murder She Wrote is one of the strangest things I've ever heard come out of your mouth, and you said a lot of strange shit. So.
well, it's like a way of feeling close to a dead relative, right?
Yeah, no, of
Because
course,
it's
I
something my
agree.
mom used to like, and it's like, okay, I never, as a kid, I would like not pay attention when that was on because it's like old people talking, right? Um, so watching, and when it was on TV, it would be very episodic, so that you could like miss an episode and come back and understand everything that's going on. But the formula for this is if you're watching them one after another, every episode there's a murder, right?
Which is a lot of murders.
It's a lot of murders,
That doesn't happen in
and
most towns. Yeah.
I don't know how many murders you've been adjacent to in your life. For me, it's none.
Yeah.
Like I don't know any murderers. I've never been murdered. I've never murdered anyone.
I don't
Like
know
it's
of
not a
any
big part
like
of my
that
life.
happened in like my vicinity or in like my town or my. I mean, I probably no. Even growing up, it's not like we heard murders and stuff happening.
No,
They
not
probably, if you
no.
went and searched out the police blotter, yes, I'm sure you would have
Mhm.
seen things, but it wasn't as big of a deal as movies and stuff make it seem growing up. No.
Right. So Jessica Fletcher, the detective, who's a a writer of mystery novels, somehow every single week there's a murder in her vicinity that she then solves. Right.
Yeah, brilliant.
So
So we start
what
investigating her.
what is it about this woman? Yeah, yeah. So we have a character
Investigating an
who's
old
like
lady, and she's going to like bingo
this.
and stuff, and you're trying to see what nefarious things she's up to.
Well, there's a mystery author, right? And she keeps solving these murders.
Yeah.
And there's one person who like develops genre savvy or genre awareness. And he's like, "Holy shit!" we do the microfiche library scene,
Yeah.
and he's like going back for years.
She's been
He's
in
like, for
all
the
these
past,
towns with like mass murderers, and then as soon as she
she
moves
has
away,
everyone she meets is either a murderer or gets murdered.
yeah,
Like it, it's just follows her, and like no one has done a news story about the murder mystery author who solved 150 murders. um,
150.
and you
Not
like you
even a
go to the
policeman.
town.
Not even a policeman or a detective. She's a fucking author, and she's solving murders at a
It's a
rate of like
town
10 a year.
town with 3,000 people and 300 murders. So like 10% of the
I was
town
gonna
has
say,
been
yeah,
murdered,
in that
and the
small a
another
town.
10% are murderers. So the guy is showing up and and he's like, "Holy shit! This is the highest murder rate of any town in America. This is worse than Trenton.
Yeah.
Like this is bad." And so he's like investigating, and it turns out she doesn't realize it, but she's got like these supernatural powers
Oh
that turn people
no!
violent.
Oh no! Is it her writing or just her being around them that turns them violent?
So I haven't figured that out yet. So I think it's either she has like some sort of curse or low level psychic ability, or like
Like the guy in Thinner, just went thinner. She
yeah,
goes by people and goes murder,
murder.
murder.
Or there's like a murder
He's like, "What are you
virus.
doing, Jessica? Are
And
you
she's a
writing another
carrier.
story?" And then that night he murders his wife. Jesus Christ.
She's a carrier for the murder virus.
Yeah. You can't be within 6 feet of Jessica Fletcher, or you're screwed.
yeah. Um, so Jessica Fletcher turns people into murderers, but then so this guy like is like, okay,
So
if
she's
I
not
tell
evil.
her
So
about
that's the
this,
good twist: is that she's not evil.
no,
She's not like definitively kill or turning people. I like the idea that they're tracking her, and even among her doing the bingo and stuff, there are things that look like, maybe she is making a deal with someone here, and then you find out, oh no, she's just giving her nephew,
yeah,
candy. I don't know.
she's not. So she's not a serial killer
Yeah,
who's like covering up for herself.
yeah.
She's genuinely unaware.
She's
It's
very
just
lucky.
like, but she, because she has does not have the genre awareness our main character develops.
Yeah,
She is not aware of like what's going on.
yeah.
So then our main character is like, okay, I've got to tell her about this, but if she finds out I exist,
You're gonna
then
turn
I'm in
into
the
a
murder
murderer.
field. So either I become a murderer or I
I
get
get
murdered.
murdered. So that's the
So I
risk you
have
take by talking to Jessica Fletcher.
right. So she's the only one who can solve this because she has the detective powers. But if I tell her about it, I'm going to get murdered, and that means that you know this is like a life or death thing for me to enter her orbit. Um, so, so
Actually, I
he
really like this
like
idea.
approaches
It's
her,
one of the better ideas you've ever had.
gets murdered.
He
Yeah. So
approaches her,
this is all I have.
gets murdered. I love how that's a plot point. Approaches her, gets murdered.
Uh-huh.
Like someone just delivers a pizza to Jessica Fletcher, and then on the way out, he gets murdered on her lawn. And you're like, oh my god, again, Jessica. I
So
swear,
she never says
it wasn't
again
me.
because
It wasn't me.
each event in her mind is just completely separated, right?
Yeah,
She doesn't think it's weird at
yeah.
all that every single week. So
Well,
this
because every week
person
her,
like
are you saying every week her mind resets and she doesn't know what happened the previous week?
no, she does. She just doesn't think it's strange.
Just people
Like
just die all
she's
the oh, so because her life has always been just people dying every week,
yeah.
basically. Like she kills one person a week on average, or that's the
Mm-hmm.
skill.
Yeah, she has a solve rate
Yeah,
of like 1,000,000% because she's not even a detective.
she graduated on a she was in a graduating class of 4 after all the
Mhm.
kids died of polio mysteriously.
All the other kids in her school were murdered.
Why is that echo? I
So
hate the echo that.
yeah, so this person has to approach her and like give her the message so that she can solve the murders by being like,
How does she mess it? Yeah, like send it to her in like secret letters and stuff, a pigeon, something that where she's not contacting directly because then she thinks she can skip it.
well, I think like to have the event of this person has to be in touch with her directly.
Yeah,
Um, all the other attempts to get in touch with her would have to fail.
yeah,
Um, so like maybe they send a letter to her publisher, and the publisher throws it out, and it's like
yeah.
this is ridiculous. Like 200 murders, that's totally normal for one non-detective
They're
to
just
solve.
happy that she's making money and that she's selling books. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Well, this is good inspiration for her writing.
How many publishers has she gone through, though? Well, we're on 6 of them have mysteriously died, but
And 10 of
that's
them turned out to be murderers.
that's business
They're in jail.
nowadays. That's the cost of doing business, apparently. So what are you gonna do?
Hmm.
I like that. That's that's like I said. That's one of your better ideas. I really enjoy that. That's a good
So you
twist
had
on
an
something
idea
that
for a
everyone knows of. And no, my idea pales in comparison to that. Good God, I was enjoying the idea of 2 cops who just not that they don't care about their job, but it's just 2 overworked cops in a small town, and you're the only cops. And it's not even us going around. It would be a single camera thing or not single
Mhm.
camera. It would be like a single room thing where we're answering questions or people come into the police station. And I was thinking you would be at like a 5 out of 10 as far as caring about the law or the procedure and stuff, and I'd be at like a 1. But I didn't have
Hmm.
any specific instances. I was just enjoying the idea of us arguing about, or having mundane discussions about police procedure and stuff. But now I'm kind of yeah, I have nothing compared to
So
murder
that's
she
the
wrote.
conflict between us. Is you're just like, I don't care about this, like whatever, and I'm
Well,
like,
it's not like not
you should
whatever.
care a little
It's
bit.
more like we're just overworked as or not overworked,
Hmm.
but we're just burnt out as being cops in this small town. We're literally the only two cops.
Hmm.
Um, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. I'm sorry. All I can
All
say
right,
right
so
now
well,
is
let's improv like a scene as our cop
oh
characters.
no.
Okay.
Let's try. I'll try with you. I'll try with you.
Okay. Okay.
I'll try.
Um.
I'll
Well,
try.
what are our cop names?
Uh, well, it'll be officer
Okay.
or sergeant, maybe. I don't know, dude. What would your name be?
Um. I guess I can't be Rufus.
I mean, you can.
Like, can I just be Rufus in whatever everything we do together? That's my character's
Yeah, it
name.
would just be Alex and Rufus, I guess. Then. I mean,
All right, Officer Alex. I just arrested someone. Jessica Fletcher solved the crime. I arrested a murderer.
we're gonna have to get some. We're gonna have to bring them to county because we have run out of room in our local jail here. Um,
Oh,
Beginning to wonder why so
I mean
many
that's
people.
kind of a drive. You think we could just let him go?
I think
Like,
it might be better if we do have the playground out back, and we have those extra handcuffs. So I think what we could do is we could allow them a little bit of outdoor time and a little bit of
okay.
freedom at the same time.
So are we like rotating prisoners between the jungle gym?
I don't think it's fair
Is
to
that
rotate. I mean, if they earn the privilege of the jungle gym, they should be able to keep it. We could also
okay?
use it as a deterrent during the winter. So those
Well,
who
what are they doing to earn privileges? Like, is this a
not throwing urine at us, because
okay?
this is basically the jail for Blazing Saddles, where we are in one room with all the jailed, and they are just screaming at us at all times.
Okay.
That sounds horrible. Just
Well, there's so many murders in this town, and we got to arrest them all. And we,
I gotta get back to the Jessica Fletcher thing. Hold on. To the murderers, are they are they turned evil, or as soon as they're done, are they back to like, oh okay, honey, what's going? Like, do they?
well, they all have their own motivation, right?
Yeah.
Like it's always like there's an inheritance, or they they owe someone money, or
So this
it's their
unlocks.
ex-wife
So
or
it's
something.
unlocking something inside them to become a murderer, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, so she's like the
Okay.
inhibition remover,
Yeah, or the catalyst.
the catalyst. Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
So all
So
these
now we're cops.
all
It,
these murderers that we have in this room with us now have zero inhibitions left. So they're all just having sex with each other.
no, I don't think that. I think they just like whatever was stopping them from committing murder is gone, but they don't like
well then we
turn
have
into like
well then
chimpanzees. Like,
we have an interesting problem now. You froze. We have an interesting problem then, because if they are now prone to murder and not afraid of it, and we put them all in a small confined space.
well, that'll make some room.
See, I like the idea that if we are the two cops, we're overworked, and we usually go home for the night. We don't work overnight. So now Jessica Fletcher came to town and she's filled up the jail. Well,
Hmm.
we'll see you guys in the morning. You all stay safe. We come back and everyone's dead. That would be hard. Oh no, the paperwork. Don't worry. I think if we just leave him outside, the buzzards will get. I don't know why I'm finding this Jessica Fletcher thing so fucking funny. Because she's in like her little Buick from 1972, cruising around. The Angel
She
of
doesn't drive. She rides a bicycle.
Oh, sorry. I haven't seen the
It's more
show in a
quaint.
long time. Jesus Christ. Angela
Um,
Lansbury, right?
yeah.
Oh, classic name.
So that's the other
Oh, my eyes. I'm
aspect of that show is
crying. I'm crying.
she's a sex symbol in the show
Well, because of the
because
bicycle?
like pardon?
Because of the bicycle?
No, she gets hit on like in every episode. There's like either an older gentleman or an inappropriately young gentleman hitting on her.
Well, that short haircut was very chic back in the 90s
Mm,
and 80s.
yeah. Um,
Not my type, but
so
hey, teach their own.
well, when she was young, she was,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think, considered.
Well, it's fascinating how people change when they age because if you look at Betty White, she really stayed, she looked very similar
Hmm.
for like 60 years. Like she, if you look at her on old TV shows to like basically when she died, she very similar. And then you look at someone like B. Arthur, and her within like 10 years from like the early 70s to the 80s looked like a different person. It's really very interesting how people age. Um,
Hmm.
but yeah, no, that Angela, good God, dude, I'm sorry. I don't. I'm spent after that. I think we end it there. I think we can't beat that tonight. I'm sorry. That's
All
probably
right.
the funniest fucking thing we've come up with on this episode. I'm very happy that you thought of that. I actually want to build that idea out more because that's got to be coming up on. I mean, she's dead, so we could probably
Hmm.
negotiate with her estate.
Well,
And
it's not her, right? We got to change the names and stuff.
well,
And now this is the evidence that we
it's
copied
not
their show.
her. It's not her. Well, yeah,
It's
but
but there's a million this is a trope in the mystery
this is a
genre,
murder
right?
mystery trope. Yeah, it's not necessarily
So like
murder she wrote, but it should be an old. It should be making fun of her, where it's an old lady that's doing this because that's the cutest and funniest. You know.
yeah. Well, I think that's like the most contrast, right?
Yeah.
Of like so if it's like a Columbo type who is a cop and like you can use that to justify the fact of him being there.
Yeah.
Um but if
She's
it's
just a
like
writer.
she's just a writer or Miss Marple, I think was just some random person too.
Yeah.
Like there's a few characters like that where they have nothing to do with law enforcement
Yeah.
and they just people are always being murdered around.
I like the idea that it's especially it's like it's again it's two cops or two detectives trailing her, and they see
Hmm.
her at like the laundromat doing stuff. And one guy's like, "You're nuts. She's not. I don't care how many people get murdered around her. She's innocent. She's a little old lady." And then you say, "Look at the way she's putting that money in that machine. I
Hmm.
bet that machine, someone comes by later and takes that money, and it's how she pays
Yeah,
them off." Like,
maybe that's what the buddy cops like characters
I was gonna
are.
say we could fold it
Is
together.
like
They're
yeah,
detectives trying to take her down, or not take
or
her
they're
down, but
trying to
figure out.
right. They're trying
Yeah,
to figure out what's going on because like they don't have anything to do. All the murders are solved by
yeah. All the yeah, she's
Jessica
doing
Parker.
everything. She just comes in every day with a report, basically.
Mm,
You could take her thing and just chat GPT it.
yeah. So these two cops are like on the trail, and like one of them starts to get suspicious, and he's trying to convince the other one.
Yeah, I like that idea that he's trying to. And the other guy thinks he's nuts because she's like a 900-year-old writer. She's not killing anyone, and but she's not.
The other one's like, I cannot believe a woman that attractive would kill.
Ha! Oh, so the other, I like that. The guy is one of them has a like he keeps subtly sneaking it in, and then he goes from looking at him to go, "What did you say?" What, like eventually it becomes he's saying stuff about her cute ass and stuff in those
Hmm.
slacks, or oh boy, you look good in that knitting sweater, or whatever the hell they wear. Oh boy,
Yeah.
that was great. Rufus, do you have anything to plug or finish, or excuse me,
Uh,
mention before the end of the night?
still plugging the book. Um,
Rufus's book, Critical Thinking for graduate students and for graduate and
medical
medical.
and
What's the actual words? I'm sorry, I
graduate
screwed it
medical
up.
and graduate students.
It's medical and I have it backwards because graduate to me
Mhm.
comes before medical. So critical thinking for medical and graduate students. I will have the link in the description if you're interested in pre-ordering it
It's
on Amazon. Is there any way for people
one
to
of my
get your
favorites.
autograph in the book?
Yeah.
Do you sell it off the
Just
website that way or something? Or
no, I don't have anything set up. But if you have a copy and you see me like on the street or something, you can
people
say sign
people
this, and I'll be
carry your
like, get away
copies
from
with
me.
you at all times. You never know where Rufus will be. He is
Mhm.
known to make appearances. He's like the Angela Lansbury of the United States. So,
I don't know if you develop a fan of us talking,
so far,
they
hey,
can
we had
email
viewers
you.
tonight. Even with the audio issues, I fixed them, and we had some viewers tonight. So,
Okay.
and I told you last week we almost had 2 hours of people watching, man. So, woohoo, we're moving up.
If we develop a fan and they would like a signed copy, I guess they'll reach out to you and you can reach out to
If they
me.
leave a comment on the
Hmm.
on the video, trust me, we will make it happen because we treat our
Well,
fans like
don't make
family.
that a blanket thing, because what if we got like big? What if we went viral and then there's like 300 comments?
Wouldn't that be good
Like,
though for your sales?
not if I have to buy the book
Well,
and
no,
send it
we're
to them.
not. No. I never said we were donating books to these assholes. I said they can buy the book and you will say I didn't. I said,
Okay,
you could probably set up. We'll set up, Rufus.com or whatever, and then
we'll
we'll
set up
have
a PO box
yeah PO box.
and mail it to the PO
If
box, and
people
I'll
really
sign it
care,
and
we'll
send
figure
it
it out.
back.
I'll cover shipping. I don't
Hmm.
give a shit. If people actually want his autograph in the book and people are listening to this, I will pay for the shipping. All right, how's that?
Okay,
Um,
media mail.
yeah, I'm not gonna send it UPS overnight like a massive box.
Airmail.
I heard they were short story. There was a comedian at Caroline's that they were trolling. So someone, or they didn't. I don't know what they were doing, but basically someone
Hmm.
was ordering pallets of concrete and sending them to Caroline's in their name. And as you know, Caroline's is like 42nd Street in Manhattan. And there's the only way to get in is on like his
Hmm.
stairway down. So sending that shit was such a disaster because they got it and then they had to send it back, and it was in this guy's name. They thought he was sending it because his Amazon account. So they were just pranking him because they didn't want him to get booked there, and I think it worked. So I will leave you with that. All right.
Okay.
Have a good
Good
night,
night.
everyone. Thank you for tuning in, and Rufus, we will see you next week. Talk more about
Unless I get
Alien
murdered.
Earth, among other things. Take care, everyone.